I would like to take this wonderful opportunity to thank Mrs. Kamala Bharadwaj for the great epic Bhagavad-Gita recitation. When she said that she has taken Sankalpa to finish this, I was amazed at how her little baby in her womb supported her by having patience to wait until she completed this greatest task. I am sure with all the blessings of Lord Shri Krishna, the baby will be a divine baby. This is for the baby. Dear sweetheart, we all welcome you to this wonderful world now and thank you very much for this. Bhagavad-Gita is so relevant in our daily life. We can connect every walk of life to the teachings of Lord Krishna. It is necessary for living our life more effectively. I am wondering why our elders never recommended us to read Bhagavad-Gita at the young age itself. I am still not able to understand what made them think it is not relevant for youngsters. One thing I have understood after listening to Gita is the true meaning of I. What is the relevance of I? The whole perspective towards life gets changed after listening to this. It gives us the real meaning and the right directions to the life. The most important thing that one has to understand from Lord Krishna's saying is, do your job giving your 100% effort, love the job that you are doing, and the results are automatic. One does not have to wait for the D-Day when the journey towards reaching the goal itself is exemplary. Gita also tells us how to control our emotions and act wise according to the situations. What I like the most is how we can see God in every action we do and not by just being superstitious. It also tells us how to balance sattvic, rajasic and tamasic qualities. I can say that every relevant aspect of life like bhakti, jnana, yoga, karma, etc. has been put across so well that it gives a ready-made solution to every problem or confusion that we have. Those people who don't consider that Gita gives the right direction to life means they have not understood the true meaning of it. I have already started narrating the stories related to Gita to younger generation so that they become more mature in approach towards life. I hope that every person as a Hindu follows our epic and spreads the rich heritage and culture. It is the biggest blessing of Lord Krishna by providing us such source of knowledge which guides us today in all types of life situations. Thank you very much.
Your name?
I'm Riddhisha. My feedback form will be, there are many things in life when we have best things with us, but we forget and never use it. It lies in front of us, but we under the illusion Maya never look at it. In such chaos of life, that unconscious part of me, while lie in the illusion of busy life, thus becomes conscious of hearing the message of our yoga teacher Mrs. Kamala, who wanted us all to take part in the consciousness of this materialistic world, which is what I feel is the best thing that can happen to anyone. One of the best things that happened to us was sessions of Bhagavad-Gita. Classes started with lot of enthusiasm among each of us who attended the classes. Through these sessions, when this enthusiasm changed into karma, dhyana, jnana, devotion towards the Lord, consciously was the best experience for us. Our perspective towards life changed. Problems look solvable, issues look trivial. Though we are still learning to apply Gita in our lives, this journey with our gurus sessions will remain in our hearts. This experience has made me feel the guilt to know life's answer when I was still a teenage, when I needed the most, though got lot of inspiration from our family. Bhagavad-Gita should be read by each individual before he starts a life, not when he is at the deathbed. When you can solve life's trivial problem at the beginning of our career, life becomes a journey and we the traveler, enjoying this beauty of the world and destination called life at present. Thank you, ma'am, for this opportunity. Bhagavad Gita has influenced me in all areas of life. Thank you.
ನಾನು ಸುಷ್ಮಾ ಶ್ಯಾಮ್ ಪ್ರಸಾದ್. ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಶಾಂತಿ, ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ, ಸಮಾಧಾನ, ಸುಖ ಸಿಗಬೇಕಾದರೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ದಾರಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗುವುದು ಅಗತ್ಯವೆಂದು ನನಗೆ ಅನಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಹಿಂದೂ ಧರ್ಮದ ಪರಮಶ್ರೇಷ್ಠ ಗ್ರಂಥ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೃಷ್ಣನು ಶೋಕಿಸುವುದು ಬೇಡ, ನಿನ್ನ ಕರ್ಮಾನುಸಾರ ನಿನ್ನ ಕರ್ಮವನ್ನು ಮಾಡು, ನಾನು ನಿನ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಂತು ಪ್ರೇರಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಮುಕ್ತಿಯವರೆಗೂ ನಿನಗೆ ಎಲ್ಲದನ್ನು ದಯಪಾಲಿಸುತ್ತೇನೆ ಎನ್ನುವ ಸಂದೇಶದ ಸಾರಾಂಶವನ್ನು ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನಿತ್ಯ ಪಾರಾಯಣ, ಶ್ರವಣ, ಮನನ, ನಿಧಿಧ್ಯಾಸನಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡುವುದರಿಂದ ನಾವು ಹೇಗೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನದ ಸಂಕಷ್ಟಗಳಿಂದ ಹೊರಬರುತ್ತೀವಿ, ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ ಸುಖ ಕಾಣುತ್ತೀವಿ ಎಂದೂ ಸಹ ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಇದರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ 18 ಅಧ್ಯಾಯಗಳನ್ನು ಉಪಕಥೆಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ನಿತ್ಯ ಜೀವನದ ದೃಷ್ಟಾಂತಗಳ ಮೂಲಕ ಸುಲಭವಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥೈಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಪರಮ ಶ್ರೇಯಸ್ಕರ ಗ್ರಂಥದ ಶ್ರವಣ ಮಾಡುವ ಪುಣ್ಯವು ಕಮಲಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಅವರ ಮೂಲಕ ದೊರಕಿರುವುದು ನಮ್ಮ ಪುಣ್ಯ. ನಾನು ಕಮಲಾ ಮೇಡಮ್ ಇವರಿಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಆಭಾರಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೇನೆ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನಾನು ಅಶ್ವಿನಿ ಅಂತ. ಇದೇ ಮೊದಲ ಬಾರಿ ನಾನು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆಯ ಶ್ರವಣ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದು. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಬರೀ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮಿಕ ಪ್ರಪಂಚಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ್ದು, ಈ ವಯಸ್ಸಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಅದರ ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಎಂಬ ತಪ್ಪು ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ಇತ್ತು. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೇಳಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಇದು ಬರೀ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಮನಃಶಾಸ್ತ್ರಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಬಂಧಿಸಿದ್ದು ಕೂಡ. ಮತ್ತು ನಮ್ಮ ಜೀವನ ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಒಂದು ಯುದ್ಧ, ಮನಸ್ಸು ಎನ್ನುವುದು ಒಂದು ಕುರುಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ. ನಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಪಾಂಡವರು ಮತ್ತು ಕೌರವರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕೌರವರು ಗೆಲ್ಲುವ ಸಂಭವ ಹೆಚ್ಚು. ಪಾಂಡವರು ಗೆಲ್ಲಲೇಬೇಕು ಅಂದರೆ ಈ ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತಾ ಮತ್ತು ಭಗವಂತನ ಮೊರೆ ಹೋಗುವುದು ತುಂಬಾ ಅವಶ್ಯಕ. ಈಗಿನ ಸ್ಪರ್ಧಾತ್ಮಕ ಯುಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಮಾನಸಿಕ ದ್ವಂದ್ವಗಳಿಂದ ಹೊರಬಂದು ಸಮಚಿತ್ತದಿಂದ ಸಮರ್ಥವಾಗಿ ಜೀವನ ನಡೆಸಿ ಗೆಲ್ಲಲು ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಮುಖ್ಯ. ಇದು ನಮ್ಮ ಅಂತರಂಗದ ಹೋರಾಟದ ಚಿತ್ರಣವೆಂದೇ ಹೇಳಬಹುದು. ಇದನ್ನು ತುಂಬಾ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಅರ್ಥವಾಗುವ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಮತ್ತು ಪ್ರಾಮುಖ್ಯತೆಯನ್ನು ತಿಳಿಸಿಕೊಟ್ಟ ಶ್ರೀಮತಿ ಕಮಲಾ ಭಾರದ್ವಾಜ್ ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
This is the first time that I heard about Bhagavad-Gita and actually attended the session. As Ashwini said, as my friend Ashwini said, I was also under the similar impression. Okay, this is not the time for us to go and understand Bhagavad-Gita, but it's a totally different picture when I started attending the sessions. And it is the actual turning point in my life. I can say that I have understood so many aspects which we are actually missing in our day-to-day life, and I think that I had been leading a meaningless life and inefficiently. After attending this session, I feel I should correct myself in many aspects of the life which will improve the quality of life and the relationship with our people. And actually speaking, we should be able to lead a complete and fruitful life, which I myself personally I have not done it so far. So hope after this, from this minute, I wish I should be able to do it. And being many of us are working here and being working professionals, we keep attending many of the PD sessions, that is personality development sessions in the corporate level. But that gives us only the mechanical aspects of life, and which only helps us in prospering in the professional life, not complete prosperous even in the professional life. But actually, once any one of us read Bhagavad-Gita or attend such sessions and understand it completely, we should be able to lead a meaningful and efficient life, both professionally as well as personally. And this is something like how I took it as is. It's a complete personality development session, because I lost many of the aspects. I have not been focusing on it, and after this, I hope, as I said, I should be able to do it. And along with this is not only going to give us the idea about how to face the situations and tackle problems. Apart from that, it also gives us a deep understanding of our religion and the culture, so which is very, very important, as we all know that none of us are completely aware about our religion and the cultural aspects of our life, so which is really equally important as other aspects in life. And unfortunately, I happened to attend this session from 8th chapter. I missed the first 7 chapters, but with this itself, I think I have got many useful information. Hope I will put my sincere efforts to complete the other 7 sessions. Either madam should inform me when she starts the next batch. And at last I would like to thank madam. And this is not just to attend how we understand and implement. It is also more important for us to follow these, what do we say, the principles, almost all the aspects of life, and implement till the end of our life. And we should pass on this information to the next generation. Like, in the sense, as madam was telling, we should be able to give this information to as many as possible, at least if not as efficiently as madam did. At least we can tell people it is very important to attend Bhagavad-Gita class. And apart from all this, it is not that we take initiative and attend the classes. It is also important, equally important, who is going to take your classes. But I really thank Kamala madam for giving such a wonderful session by covering all the shlokas with meaning and relevant examples which is related to our real life situations. Thank you, madam.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಭಾರತಿ ಅಂತ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಇವಳಿಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ಕೋದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ನಾನು ಕಲಿತಾ ಇದ್ದೆ. ಎಷ್ಟೋ ಶ್ಲೋಕ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದರ ಅರ್ಥ ಏನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬಂದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬ ಸಂತೋಷ ಆಗೋಯಿತು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತು ನನಗೆ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನನ್ನೊಳಗೆ ನೆಗೆಟಿವ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಟೋಯ್ತು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸುಕನ್ಯಾ. ಗೀತೆ ಸಂವಾದ ತುಂಬ ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಬಂದಿದೆ. ನೀವು ತುಂಬ ಸರಳವಾಗಿ ಆಡುಭಾಷೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೀರಾ. ನಾನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ವಿಷಯ ಅಂದರೆ, ಕರ್ಮ ಮಾಡು, ಕರ್ಮ ಫಲನ ಕೃಷ್ಣನಿಗೆ ಸಮರ್ಪಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ. ಯಾವುದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಇರಲಿ, ಆ ಕೆಲಸ ಭಗವಂತನ ಸೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡು. ಆವಾಗ ಜೀವನದಲ್ಲಿ ದ್ವಂದ್ವ, ನೋವು ಯಾವುದೂ ಇರಲ್ಲ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಲಿವ್ ಇನ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ, ವರ್ತಮಾನದಲ್ಲಿದ್ದು ಜೀವನದ ಪ್ರತಿ ಕ್ಷಣದ ಸಂತೋಷನ ಕಳ್ಕೋಬೇಡ ಅನ್ನೋದು ತುಂಬ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗಿದೆ ನನಗೆ. ಇಷ್ಟ ನಾನು ಹೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಯಸ್ತೀನಿ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಸಾಕು ಅನಿಸುತ್ತೆ ನನಗೆ. ಕೃಷ್ಣ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕುಟುಂಬಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾರೊಬ್ಬರು ಮಗುವಿಗೆ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಆಯಿಸು, ಹಾಗೂ ನಮ್ಮನಿಗೂ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಆಯಿಸು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಕಾಪಾಡಿ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನನ್ನ ಹೆಸರು ಸಹನ ಅಂತ. ನನಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಂದ ತುಂಬಾ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕಾಯಿತು. ಹೇಗಂದರೆ, ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವ್ರ ಸಹವಾಸ ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಪುಣ್ಯ, ಅಥವಾ ಒಳ್ಳೆಯವ್ರ ಸಹವಾಸದಿಂದ ನಮಗೆ ಸಿಗಬೇಕಾಗಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಉದ್ದೇಶದಿಂದ ಇದು ಹೇಳಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಅಂದರೆ, ನನಗೆ ಅದ್ರ ಅರ್ಥನೂ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಏನೋ ಯುದ್ಧ, ಕುರುಕ್ಷೇತ್ರ ಈ ಥರ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೆ. ಇಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಿಯಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿದ ಮೇಲೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಯಿತು. ಅದು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಾಯಿಂದ ಕೇಳಿದ ಒಂದೊಂದು ಮಾತುಗಳು ಅಮೃತ ವಾಣಿ ಅಂತ ಇತ್ತು. ಇಷ್ಟ
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ನಾನು ಗಾಯತ್ರಿ. ಭಗವದ್ಗೀತೆ ಇದರಿಂದ ನನ್ನ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಶಾಂತಿ, ನೆಮ್ಮದಿ, ನನ್ನ ಮಕ್ಕಳಲ್ಲಿ ಬದಲಾವಣೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಂದಿದೆ. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ಸ್. ಇಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
Hello, I'm Yashaswini. I must say Bhagavad-Gita has given me innumerable lessons for life. In my life, when not so pleasant things used to happen, I always used to make a fuss about it and used to question God, why me always. But then now I realized that maybe it was my karma and it had to happen, so I had to face all of them. By listening to the Gita, it has changed the way I think and the way I look at different things. I know my flaws now, and I've understood the way to correct them. I've also understood that all problems come with a solution, but the thing is that we need to have that sensitive consciousness, enough consciousness to grasp the solutions. As we grow up somewhere, we tend to lose our innocence and values of life. But Gita helps us to restore all those values.
It actually gives us the basic values for what it takes to be called as a human being. Overall, Bhagavad-Gita classes is more like a self-assessment session for me. Maybe if all of us can adopt one good quality from Gita, we can make this world a better place to live in. Thank you, ma'am, for giving us this opportunity to listen to the sacred Gita. Thank you.